Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
Is it most people's lists of great number 10s?
I'm going to go along with that too.
Roberto Carlos. Some really good ball movement. Tries to play it through. Rui Costa. Well, they can break here. Now Neymar. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Botafogo appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Vieira. Hernes. Good ball, good take. Seedorf! He lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Seedorf simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Thuram. Lahm. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Botafogo are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Seedorf. Now it's Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's managed to get free. And this is Roberto Carlos. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Botafogo have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Borussia Dortmund trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And it's made its way to it. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Rui Costa. And it's Lahm. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! And he can clear it away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. Maldini. Looking tidy in possession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. And here's Roberto Carlos. And it's claimed by the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rui Costa. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Neymar. Lahm hurtling down that right flank. Araujo. Maldini. Lahm. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernes has found the net here, of course. Look at the space here. Played in. Araujo is there, and he can get that clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ibrahimovic. Aimed beyond the defence. Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Driving forward. Roberto Carlos. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, well played, plenty of numbers back. And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Botafogo sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Lahm. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it into space. Hernes. Chance here to counter. Maldini cuts out the pass. Over to the left. Luis Suarez shoots! It's in! The second half sparks straight into life. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Rui Costa. Now it's Neymar. Delivered across. And that has been cleared. Mbappe going about things with real menace. Hernes. Tries to pass it through. Nice control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's gone loose. Lahm. And here's Suarez. And he's in on goal. It's Neymar! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Botafogo have their third corner. Lahm plays it short. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Vieira. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Roberto Carlos, terrific header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Ibrahimovic is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change.
Number 25, Platini. Number 13, Neymar. Number 22,
Played out towards the right wing.
Rui Costa. Coming on the field.
And here's
number
Ibrahimovic.
8, Gullit. Number
Looking for
10,
options for movement.
Messi. Number 17.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Number 18, Gattuso.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly. In he goes again! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Opts to play it back. And the shot! He's got a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
There's going to be another change here.
Ibrahimovic.
Bale coming on here as
Coming on
broadly
the field
expected.
is
Well, it's going to make for a
number
frantic
7,
end, Peter. Let's hope
Bale.
he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and from...
Oh, great header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ronaldinho. And he's quick to snatch it back. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, good take in a good area. Lahm has it in a wide position. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. The final 5 minutes. Lahm. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lahm made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And here's Bale. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's Vieira.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Squeeze it through. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Bale. Messi. Rafael Leao. And he's got a big chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. And there goes the final whistle. Botafogo can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies
match.
are clear, the noise is
Borussia
fervent,
Dortmund
the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Hoeneß, looking tidy in possession here.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the present.
Can he finish? Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Borussia Dortmund are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's intervened well there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Hullet. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Look at the space here, and Hullet! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper's dealt with that. He's on it, can he get away? And the shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Botafogo are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. The ball goes in. Lahm. And it's Hullet. Rui Costa. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a searching pass. That's the keeper's ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Roberto Carlos. 30 minutes gone. Played into space out wide. He's got away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Lahm is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, what a ball! Lovely bit of skill. Hullet! It's a loose ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Botafogo looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Pullet. Rui Costa. Pullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ernest looking understandably energised after his goal. Pullet picks it up out wide. And it's Vieira.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now that's a lovely exchange. Takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he's gone backward here. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Botafogo certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Botafogo go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And the second half gets underway. Ernest. And here's Mbappe. Luis Suarez.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Rui Costa. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Roberto Carlos. And here's Rui Costa. Luis Suarez. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Pullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And smartly reclaimed. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Lahm. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Ernest. And it's Roberto Carlos. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Great chance! Oh, there's a probing ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Close shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Corner number 2 then.
Number 8. Pullet. Coming on the field is number 25, Platini. Substitution in progress.
And it's been taken short. Ball driven towards the far post. Big chance! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Botafogo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ferdinand. Lahm. That's Vieira. Lahm. Gattuso. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pelé. And he's a chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Botafogo find a... And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Ibrahimovic. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Maldini has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Bale ready to try one. So, a genuine... Roberto Carlos! Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Botafogo
Number
have their
22,
third corner.
Rui Costa. Number 13, Neymar. Number 11, Suarez.
Lahm plays it short.
Number 6, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field.
Borussia
number
Dortmund
18,
are looking to go forward
Gattuso.
now.
Number 17.
And here's
Bale.
Bale. And it's
Number
Bale! He has done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
It's become a case of men against boys. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gattuso. And it's Bale. Oh, it's a promising build-up,
Added
this.
minute has
Plenty
been
of really
indicated.
nice passing. Aimed beyond the defence. That's really well manoeuvred. There will be 4 extra minutes. Gattuso proves too strong, too smart. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. That's a sharp pass. Some really good ball movement. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Botafogo can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
And a quick reminder today, everybody.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Action has already started. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop. He's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
Messi. Now that looks a decent ball.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders.
Shot a goal! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So, a breakthrough already. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Stood up well to him there. Ambitious ball here. Messi, real chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Araujo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Ibrahimovic. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pull it. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Hoeneß charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Gullit. Tries to play it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That has been cut short. Borussia Dortmund trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game.
It's a mighty effort! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Just off target.
Gullit certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Ferdinand. That pass isn't the best. And here's Rui Costa. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira, spread out to the left.
Borussia Dortmund have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That pass has been well intercepted. Vieira, looking to play him in. Rui Costa, it's a smartly directed ball. He's shifting through the gears here, delivered with swing. Vieira, Seedorf, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving on and making good progress. Can he get on the end of this?
Botafogo certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Seedorf. And it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira. And it's Messi. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Driving forward. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the pass is intercepted. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as...
And he shoots! He scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Some good, persistent defending here. Botafogo come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Vieira. Salam. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Fired deep to... He rises! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's got away. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Messi. Now it's Hullet. Rui Costa. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Botafogo have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vieira. Botafogo still have the cards to affect this game. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Hullet. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great vision. That has not gone well. And it's Messi. Oh, it's played into the area. Ferdinand gets it away. Oh, that's a fine interception. Knocks it out wide. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 8, Gullit.
Rui
Coming on to
Costa.
replace him is
Oh, now here's an
number
interesting
7,
matchup.
Bale. Substitutions
Yeah.
taking place.
And it's Vieira. Ferdinand. Vieira. It's a good spell of possession, this. Neymar. Bale.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lahm. Messi. Little pass back. And it's Vieira. And this is Ibrahimovic. Shapes to shoot! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia
Number
Dortmund
6,
making consecutive changes
Ibrahimovic.
here.
Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 24,
Neymar.
Mbappe. Number
Opts for safety.
25, Platini.
Lahm. Now it's Mbappe.
Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Rui Costa. Now he's got space here. Tries a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And again they hit the front. That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago,
Substitution for
already he
Borussia
has scored.
Dortmund.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Rui Costa. Number 13,
Borussia Dortmund go
Neymar.
into the lead.
Well,
Coming on
Peter, the
field,
manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
He's picked his way through. Nice interception, well timed.
Borussia Dortmund can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Araujo, Pele, and it's Ronaldinho. And here's Ibrahimovic. Mbappe, probing pass. Mbappe, he's been caught on it here. It's Bale.
There will be 3 minutes
Pele.
added time.
And it's Michel Platini. Platini stood his ground strongly. Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Bale. He has a chance! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Borussia Dortmund.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Tries to get it clear. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation.
Bullet! And he's really put himself on the line here. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. That's a decent clearance. Roberto Carlos.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And it's made its way to him. And Hullet! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vieira. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and
Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hoeneß really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Lahm plays it in. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Botafogo have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Rui Costa. Played back in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Played in, big header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Luis Suarez.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Delivers the ball. Cleared away. Shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Gullit. Seedorf. Gullit. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Brilliantly cut out. That's a little off target. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Vieira. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Just not quite happening for him just now. And it's Lahm. Ernest.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Gullit. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more...
Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Maldini. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Neymar! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chooses to go cross-field. Roberto Carlos. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Mbappe in acres of space out wide.
That's good defensive concentration.
Great ball, and he's in here. Honas! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Lahm is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem
Goes for a shot! It's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Rui Costa. Platini providing an outlet on that flank. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Botafogo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Botafogo get their fourth corner.
Ibrahimovic. Number 11, Suarez. Coming on the field, number 8.
And it's been taken short.
Number 7.
Now it's Hazard.
Bale. Substitution.
In towards the back stick. And now they can clear their lines. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Bale, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rui Costa, looking for the run. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's tidy.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Driving on and making good progress. And here's Bale. It's a good foot in there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Hazard. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's a shade optimistic. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, it's a promising build-up. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 22.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with...
And the shot! It's there! Right back in the game!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance, surely! And that is doing no harm at all. Rafael Leao looks to get on the end of this. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Botafogo do have a chance to counter here. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Thuram has chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And that's it. Botafogo can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, that's what you call a job well done. The hosts didn't make it easy. There was a fair bit of battling they had to do, but they stuck at it, and they've come through very, very solidly.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.